So this video is about the machine learning certifications, which I did by myself, not just telling you that you should do this certification just because it's popular or something. It's something which I have done by myself, and the certifications which I have done by myself include the Azure AI Fundamentals, which is a very basic one. And then the other Azure certification I have is Azure DP100, which is the most popular one, and it is a difficult one as well. So it is Azure Data Scientist Associate, and the other certifications which really helped me to learn being a data scientist because um, I already have my master's in data science, and um, so the other certifications which I have include um, the Kaggle certifications. I mean, they are very basic ones, but they really help you to learn a lot. So it's basically Kaggle certifications, and also there are LinkedIn certifications which include um, understanding the basic machine learning concepts, and then it also includes the most popular website towards data science. I mean, it's something which I recommend to people. It's something if you want to understand data science concept, you must learn to read because the more you read, I mean, yes, videos do help, but reading the concept, understanding them through I mean, there are basically two, three websites which are very, I mean, popular. Like one is towards data science, one is medium.com, and there is one more which I often find whenever I have any confusion regarding my stats concept. So coming back to the certifications, I'm also I was also thinking of doing this TensorFlow certification, and I'm very close to it. And because I wanted to learn Azure first, so I did the Azure DP100 exam first. Then I completed this Coursera course, which is about Azure Databricks, which is again on Azure. So Azure is really power. I mean, it's really nice. I mean, you enjoy doing Azure. It's not something which is boring like AWS. To be honest, I consider AWS to be boring. It's something like which is too old or something. But in case of Azure, it's very smooth. Everything is sorted, and I love it to be honest. Yeah. And the certification, I mean, basically, I have understood two, three certifications. I mean, based on my understanding, these certification really, because in the DP100, which is about designing a data science solution and implementing it. So what you basically do is you should have an Azure account first thing. Then you create an ML Studio. I mean, it's you can just basically go and create the. I have my videos regarding the Azure ML Studio, Azure portal, and I mean, you create a storage container. Then you have the designer. I mean, I'll upload a video regarding the complete Azure ML Studio as well. I mean, how it works because I couldn't find videos which directly solve your problem or directly target your problem, right? I was going through multiple videos. It's kind of hard to go through 10 videos, 20 videos just to get the basic solution, right? Because some video has something, the other video has other thing. So it is kind of very lengthy process. For the DP100 exam, I mean, I already made a video, but again, it includes so many components, right? So just not about the exam. You kind of understand, I mean, clustering, you understand regression, you understand classification, You also understand splitting of data. You understand, I mean, in what ratio they are split, and then you also understand the evaluation methods. For example, mean squared error, root mean squared error, means absolute error. So there are so many of them, right? But the basics remain the same. And one thing I can say is like you will enjoy doing ML Studio and in Azure. It's something which is really exciting. And there are videos on it, and even I went through one of one. I mean, there was a channel on YouTube. I mean, they have specifically 10 or 12 videos on the Azure DP100, but it's too lengthy, right? No, nobody can spend 1 hour. It's like basically about 20 hours of watch videos, right? But the same thing you can do in 1 hour. I mean, 1 hour maybe. If you directly tell people what needs to be done, I'll make a complete video in Azure ML Studio and how you can actually train a model, then you can evaluate a model, then see the metrics, then you can see the notebooks because it's not something which is very complex. It's like the way you understand things. And my whole task is to simplify the information I have, the knowledge I have, because it can really help the students who really wanna do the who wanna learn Azure, who wanna actually understand that how powerful Azure can be and how it can help them achieve their, I mean, goals. I mean, that's how it is. And the other things, I mean, what I really do, I mean, Azure SQL databases is a very, I mean, basic thing, right? I mean, it's not something which is very complex. You create an account, then you just query the database. But in the Azure ML Studio, you have AutoML as well. So in AutoML, the exciting part is you just put your data set, time series data set, and it detects that it's a time series. If you want to do regression, it detects regression. Clustering, clustering. What else you need to do, right? It makes your task really easy, very very easy, and it kind of like it makes you think like things can become so easy, right, with Azure. I don't know about AWS because I haven't used AWS much. I tried using it in the early phases, but I mean I couldn't do it. I mean I didn't like it, to be honest. Then I shifted to Azure, and maybe like I love doing Azure. That's all I can say. And I recommend people to use Azure. That's just something which I recommend. And believe me, it will change your perspective for cloud. It's, I don't know. I even tried using the Google Cloud, but I think it's in early phases because Azure is already, I mean, evolved to a level where it has everything. I've used Azure Databricks, Azure Data Factory, Azure Blob Storage. So all these things. So basically, yep, that's all should be, because I just want to speak about these things because I mean you find videos, going through videos, so many of them, and you don't find fucking you don't find the actual content, right? So it's something which is sometimes annoying. You are looking for a specific content, you don't find it, and it's like, I mean, you can just simplify things and tell the people, but it's like it's too complex. Sometimes those videos, like you will not be able to decide which video specifically is answering your questions. That's all, guys. If you want to see more of the videos, just, I mean, just comment on the video and comment in the box, and maybe just if you have any question, just ask through the comments.